welcome to my channel. This is Natalie H on Power Moon Tarot for you today, and we have a reading called Like a Moth to the Flame, like a moth to a flame, burned by the fire. And some of you guys may remember the 1993 That's the Way Love Goes song by Janet Jackson, and her lyrics where she says, like a moth to a flame, burned by the fire, my love is blind, can't you see my desire? That's the way love goes, okay? And Janet Jackson, that's a great song, and the video for it is really great too. But Shakespeare also wrote about people like being attracted to one another like a moth to a flame. And when we're attracted to someone where it's like a moth, like a flame, it can be dangerous, but also irresistible. And when we're attracted to somebody, like, you know, moths have an attraction to bright light in general. And sometimes it could be harmless, like it's a flashlight, but other times it could be like a fire that burns you up, right? And it's the type of attraction that may cause destruction, hopefully the good kind, right? That leaves you the next day like, I feel so destroyed, but in a good way, right? But also connections where it's like a moth to a flame. It may feel like a very familiar or inviting type of a connection. It's like, yeah, I'm used to this energy and I like this. Or you just feel familiar to one another. Your energy feels familiar to one another, okay? So we're going to find out about your person's thoughts and feelings and whether they're feeling like this is like a moth to a flame burned by the fire. And we are, what are we, like a week or less than a week out from Valentine's Day? I'm sure you guys are like, stop reminding me, Natalie. There's so much pressure on Valentine's Day anyway. It's like, But you guys, let's go ahead and look at the piles, and we are going to take a look. We have pile number 1, which is the red tea light, pile number 2, which is the yellow tea light, and pile number 3, which is the orange tea light. You can go to my description box below to click directly to your timestamp. You can also feel free to watch more than one pile. And we will have an extended reading today, and the link to my Vimeo channel is below. Finally, a couple other things. If you want to follow me on OnlyFans, I'm going to be posting like more 18 and over content there, at tarot readings only. Nothing else, but no shade to anyone that does. But I don't think I'd ever have the courage to do that. But anyway, I do have an OnlyFans account. You can follow me there. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can do that as well. Details are in my description box. And if you want to follow me on TikTok, I've actually been posting a lot more on TikTok. And I do think like once I hit 1,000 subscribers there, I'll probably start going live on TikTok as well. So if you're on there, follow me if you'd like to get a live reading at some point. And what else? I think that's about it. I think that's all, you guys, all I need to tell you. Oh, if you want a personal reading, there's details in my description box below for how to request one. And if you would like to check out my other channel, I do have another YouTube channel called Light of Ascension Tarot, and that channel is also magic. Look, there's the magician. It's very magical too, and we do a lot of like spiritual specialty type readings there. So join me there if you feel like it, and let's go ahead and get into the reading. Finally, right? Finally. You guys are like, Natalie, shut your trap. Finally, get into the reading. And as I was like meditating before your reading and shuffling the oracle cards, I kept getting Aries. So there may be a lot of Aries energy that comes up today. Aries or Cancer is what I'm feeling. So if you have that in your chart or your person does, I'm already kind of feeling that energy, but we'll see what comes up. Let's do it. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the red tea light, and today's reading is called Like a Moth to the Flame, Burned by the Fire. My love is blind, can't you see my desire? That's the way love goes, okay? If you know who sang that song, you can leave a comment in the description box below. But I've always loved that concept of like being drawn to someone like a moth to a flame. And it's like, is it gonna be exciting and wonderful, or is it gonna be the worst thing of my life, right? So we're gonna go ahead and get into it for my beautiful pile number 1s. I will have an extended reading as well. If you'd like to follow me there, there's a link to my Vimeo channel below. And just make sure you choose pile number 1 for this particular reading. And what else? Let's go ahead and channel messages. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the beautiful energy of my wonderful pile number 1s who come here today seeking guidance. Okay. I feel like some of you could have been watching a movie or looking at a picture of like, I'm seeing like rocks, or I'm seeing like a scenario where there's like really, just really strong waves that are crashing against like the edge of a shore or a cliff, like a rocky cliff is what I'm seeing. You guys are like, get on with it. That description took a long time, but I'm seeing it in my head. I'm also seeing a scuba diver. So maybe you were talking about that or watching something with that, or you like that. I just heard plant medicine. For those of you that are into plant medicine, do you like that? Have you tried it? Comment in the description box below. If so, maybe you're considering it. What else for pile number 1? You know, it was so funny because I remember seeing on like MTV, I think Chelsea Handler did a video where she went to Peru and did, you know, put like her experience with ayahuasca on her, on her like show on MTV or whatever. And it was pretty interesting. Anyway, pile number 1. Let's see what else. I just heard like umpalumpagus, or how do you say that? Umpalumpagus or something like that. Umpalumpagus. Anyway, pile number 1. What else for pile number 1? I just heard I have a headache. So maybe some of you guys have a headache and you're like, oh, I need to listen to this on low volume today. What else for pile number 1? Okay, I just heard blood splatter analysis, or blood splatter artist. And you know, Dexter, do you guys know the show Dexter? He was a blood splatter analysis. Maybe you guys do, or you like crime shows, or you liked that show, or you have a friend of yours that does that type of work. Spirit is also showing me a small little tiny bug, like a little beetle or ladybug or a little fly. If you have a little fly around you right now, it's like, ugh, get away. What else for pile number 1, Spirit? I just heard the boys in the hood are always hard. Isn't that like an Eazy-E song? The boys in the hood are always hard. Or maybe you guys watched that movie, Boys in the Hood. That's an old movie from the 90s. I mean, now it's old. But I just heard at the playground is where I spend most of my days, which is, I think, from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like Will Smith. You guys know that show. At the playground is where I spend most of my days. So maybe you guys have been at the playground a lot, around a lot of kids, or you're like, yeah, I've got a headache. Oh my God, people are shouting, like, be quiet. But let's go ahead and get into pile number 1. Have you guys ever had a nanny job? Also, for those of you that have ever been a nanny or thought about being a nanny, I'm getting that energy too. But let's go ahead and talk about like a moth to the flame, burned by the fire. Let's see what's going on. We have the 3 of Pentacles and we have the 2 of Pentacles, okay? And I feel like we have the 2 of Cups here. Okay, I like it. I like it, I like it. I feel there's someone who is trying to do things the right way and make sure that you like the intimacy or you like the connection. And I feel like they are trying to take direction, and they may even be reading something that's like, that's where the, you know, that's where that is on a woman. You guys know what I mean. And I feel like this person is really a good lover. They may be good with their hands as well. And I feel like they can take instruction pretty well as well. Like if you tell them what you like and what you want. And I feel like this person is okay with trying something that they've never tried before. And even if they look a little silly doing it, it's like, that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and try anyway. This person may want you to bring them lunch, or they may ask you to like bring them lunch. I feel like this person is, maybe you're the lunch that you're bringing, pile number 1. But I feel like here, like when the day is done, I feel like this person is, you know, they're wanting to celebrate with you and have a good time with you. And especially for my guy on guy connections as well, I feel like this is on point for you guys, but it doesn't have to be that. The two in this picture are two men. But I feel like at the end of the day, this person wants to go with the flow with you, and they want to see what can happen here. And they could have been contemplating the connection, like up and down, kind of contemplating the connection. But I do feel they feel very drawn to you. The thing is maybe they weren't anticipating like getting into a relationship or getting together with someone maybe so soon after something, or just in general, they weren't anticipating it. But I think what they come to find out is that, yeah, you two are actually very similar, and you both want kind of the same things. Both of you could be career focused as well right now. We have here jealous. Okay. Interesting. So I feel like there's also someone lurking in the background here, pile number one. As you start off on this new adventure here with someone new, I feel like there's somebody in the background who is watching what's going on, and the fact that maybe you have someone new in your life here and they're feeling jealous, okay? And even though they get jealous and they get like annoyed, I feel like pile number one, they still are drawn to you like a moth to a flame. And I feel like if they were to see you with someone else, I do think they would be very jealous. We have here a little rough. Someone likes it a little rough, biting, a faster tempo, and a little pressure. Yeah, like the little pressure, like the hand I was seeing, like a little pressure on something. A faster tempo, like I feel like someone's instructing another person, like put your finger here, do this, right? Scratching and biting and liking it a little bit rough. I feel like with someone, they could have taught you a lot, you know, like intimately, and maybe you taught them a lot, but I feel like them thinking of you doing that with other people is making them very mad, I feel like. They're saying, I wish we could have started over here. I wish we could start over. Yeah, do you guys know that song, I Still Get Jealous? I feel like this person is saying, like, I still get jealous when I think of you with someone new, or I think about you. I still get really jealous. I want to please you in all ways, but I am insecure about my mind, body, and spirit. Okay. And I feel like this could be, for some of you, you're stepping into a new connection and you're getting to know someone new. And there is this connection of feeling like drawing to one another like a moth to a flame. But somebody could be a little bit insecure, right? And that whole thing of, I want to please you in all ways, like show me what you like, show me what's good to you, right? I want to please you. But someone here is feeling that emotional tug to you, but at the same time is a little insecure, okay? And maybe they do get jealous at times. I mean, not everyone that's jealous is an ex, right? I mean, sometimes people who are insecure or also get jealous at times. But anyway, we have here, oh, I like it. Oh, no wonder I was getting like all the old like songs and lyrics from the past. Anyway, you and Dat E40 is your guys' song. It says, girl, I've been shaking, sticking, and moving, trying to get to you and that booty, okay? With this Two of Pentacles, like I feel like they're trying to learn what you like. Okay, the Three of Pentacles, learn what you like. Two of Pentacles, try it out, right? And then Two of Cups, like there is an emotional affinity here for one another. And if two people were gonna be drawn like a moth, like a flame, I would say that's the Two of Cups, okay? But someone here may have a little bit of a problem with jealousy. Maybe you didn't like that, pile number one, and this person saying like, I don't think they liked showing you that side of themselves, okay? We have your mysterious eyes make my blood pressure rise. Just one look is all it took. Pile number 1. Okay, this person could have given you some compliments on your eyes and told you they're pretty and beautiful. And I feel like your eyes maybe just say like, scratch me, bite me, go faster, that type of thing. Like you have those eyes that kind of express what you want. We have flow. Yeah, I feel like this person is like, I stumbled a little bit with this 2 of Pentacles. I like stumbled a bit, and did I look dumb? I feel like they're a little insecure. They're like, was that dumb or did I look dumb? And they're like, okay, like we just need to get into the flow here with the 2 of Cups, and things will be better or things will be easier. I do think they're trying to please you in all ways, pile number 1. They've been shaking, sticking, and moving, trying to get to you in that booty. That smile of yours drives me crazy. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you guys may egg them on a little bit, pile number 1. And for them, maybe showing a little bit of jealousy is like showing that they care. But I also feel like they need to be a little bit careful with that, because people don't like people that are like ultra jealous and really insecure. That's not, that's not good. We have tuning in, 4 of Cups. So I think, again, here's you guys. I mentioned all the noises around you and needing some space and time or having a headache. I feel like this turning in, I read it as tuning in, but it's turning inward. And I feel like this person has been trying to get to you, and I feel like a lot of people could be trying to get to you right now, pile number 1, like just trying to talk to you or holler at you. You could have multiple suitors trying to kind of talk to you, or just people in your life that are trying to chat with you. And I feel like you guys are kind of like, I'm turning in, all right? And some of you may be like, yeah, I'm turning in early tonight. I'm going to bed early, or I'm going to turn in early tonight. And I feel like at times, maybe you guys like to be alone. You may be social, like when you're out, but I do feel like you guys may need your alone time. And maybe this person thinks that you're off doing something else, and they're getting a little bit jealous. But that, like a moth to the flame, this person could be like a little bit, how someone picks someone that has a tendency to get a little bit jealous or needy, and then the other person needs some alone time. Sometimes those energies are like a moth to the flame. You know what I mean? Pile number 1. We have Virgo here. Yeah. I mean, look at her smile. There's the smile. And I feel like you guys have mischievous eyes, or this person's like, you have a really pretty mouth. They like your body. They like your style. They like the expressions that you get on your face. You may have like witty comebacks for them as well. And we have Aries. Yeah, I mentioned Aries before the start of your pile. And I said, as I was like channeling messages before I even started the reading, and I was just shuffling the Oracle card, I had a feeling Aries was going to come out today. Okay, so we have a Virgo and an Aries. Yeah, this Aries has been shaking, sticking, and moving, trying to get to you in that booty. But are you guys kind of playing your little coquettish game here, pile number 1? Like, yeah, I know you want me, but guess what? I need my time and space and distance to kind of turn in. And no problem, right? If you need that, like, that's cool. But I feel like it's driving this person crazy a little bit. They're like staring at you like, what do you got going on? What's going on? And they got their feelers out there, and they could be a little bit worried about this connection, like worried that you're into someone else or whatever. But I think you guys are just kind of flowing with the energy, okay? This Aries probably wishes they would have flown with the energy, just flowed with the energy instead of like, coming at you or something here. I feel like someone feels like, oops, I did it again. Like I scared someone with my intensity. Okay. And we have White Eagle, an ancestor spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. And I think that is coming here with this turning in, that you guys are doing like a lot of emotional work, and look at all the ancestors around you as well. And I do feel it's a really powerful time for you guys, and you are flirty and you are fun. I feel like pile number one, but you're also at a point where you don't want to be getting headaches all the time, and you don't want people bothering you all the time, and you're all about working with the ancestors. I feel like pile number one, but you also don't want to have your peace disturbed. You know what I mean? And yeah, so interesting. And we have here reconciliation. Okay. I feel like this person is hoping for reconciliation, and they are drawn to you like a moth to a flame. And if they did mess something up here, even if it's just the beginning of a connection and they feel like they messed up because they're, oh shit, you know, I showed my jealous side or whatever, or I should have just gone with the flow, right? I feel like this person, I feel like what Spirit is saying, even if it's you that felt that way, pile number one, I feel like Spirit is saying here, this is going to be all right, okay? Everything's going to be all right, okay? Everything's going to be all right. Nah, nah. What's that song? Anyway, I feel like everything's going to be all right. And look at these two. They are like a moth to a flame. Like there's the flame in the middle of them, and there's them coming together. And I was just doing this sign or whatever, and like their hands and their fingers are touching as well. And I was seeing like the rocky cliffs with the like sea smashing against it. And here you both are in the water and everything's chill. It's like, come on in, the water's fine, okay? And I think it's gonna be okay, all right? And maybe you just needed a little space, or they needed a little bit of space here, or whatever, you know, pile number one. You know how people are, like, they're like, oh shit, I fucked up. And then like do-over, like I need a do-over. Like, can we do that again? And like some of them, you know, people watch videos sometimes on YouTube about dating and like how to date and how to like respond correctly and appropriately to people and things like that. I feel like maybe they could be doing that, a little bit of that. Maybe you are as well, pile number one. I mean, as a society, we're not very good at like quote unquote dating, like, because we get in that awkward phase with the Two of Pentacles. Like, what are we actually doing here, right? And then it's like, I'm just going to go with the flow. But then sometimes going with the flow makes the other person feel they're not interested. You guys know the whole thing, right? But I do feel there is like, I feel both of you would like to see this connection reconciled, okay? And I think if you've been turning in and doing your own emotional work, I think it's going to benefit you, pile number one, and the connection, okay? And there's no need to rush anyway, right? But I do feel like both of you kind of are drawn to one another, so you both are wanting reconciliation here. All right, what does this person have to tell my beautiful pile number ones, please? What do they have to tell? High Priestess, they're like, I'm not saying anything. Yeah, for those of you here who are intuitives, I feel like this person's saying that you have an unfair advantage because you already know what they're gonna say, or you already know what they're thinking. And they're like, that's not fair, you know, because they know already that you know a lot, or you get a feeling about a lot as well. And we have the Queen of Swords here. So I do think, like, as far as turning in here, the High Priestess could definitely be a card of turning in as well. But I think this person is hoping that you're going to communicate to them, okay? And that you're not going to be, and for them too, maybe if they were being kind of silent or holding back because they weren't sure what to do, then they could be afraid that you're not going to be that like warm or fuzzy to them when they try to come back with an explanation. But let's see what else. What else do they want to talk about here, Spirit? What else is pile number one? Okay, Two of Cups. There it is again. Two of Cups on top of the Two of Cups, okay? They're like, baby, baby, give me one more chance, right? Baby, come back. And yeah, I feel like somebody needs to be really clear about what they want, okay? Someone hasn't been happy in the connection because they haven't been clear about what it is that they really want. And, you know, we have to get clear about what we want and just be direct with it, with the Queen of Swords. And I think that will help lead to a reconciliation. I mean, of course, we need to go within and figure out what we're going to say and all of that. But I feel like somebody here has been like being a little bit too quiet, like sitting back, all right? We have the Five of Swords here. It's making the other person feel like, okay, here's something I'm getting. I feel like whoever is the jealous, more of the jealous one here, I feel like they're used to kind of having the upper hand in relationships, or like being in the driver's seat in relationships. And I do think you sort of knocked this person off their game a little bit. And I don't think they're used to feeling like the two figures that are like walking away instead of like the one who actually like did something on the card. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I just got a message like, are you trying to hurt me? Are you trying to hurt me? I feel like, are you trying to like Five of Swords me? Okay, I just dropped a card. It's the Star. All right. I feel like no one's really trying to, both of these are Aquarian cards as well. Five of Swords is Venus in Aquarius. We have the Reconciliation, Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck here. I mean, there could have been a misunderstanding as well. And then someone was being really shy and quiet about saying what they thought or felt here. But I kind of feel like you took this person down a notch, pile number one. Like usually they don't get this way, but I feel like something about you like made them get this way or whatever. I mean, people are responsible for their own behaviors, but tomorrow could be a better day. You know what I mean with the Star card? And I do feel like someone is going to get the other person's forgiveness here, and it's going to be maybe chalked up to a miscommunication or a misunderstanding, because I do feel with this Two of Cups twice showing up that this person's saying like, hey, I've been trying, I've been shaking, sticking and moving, trying to get to you and your booty, okay? You and your boobies. Here's the Star card with the boobies. You and your boobies, or you and your booty. All right. Yeah. And again, Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck, reconciliation. I don't want to fight anymore. Like, I need peace, right? How do we go about this? Seven of Cups. And I mean, just show up and communicate, right? At the end of the day, that's kind of what will take care of the problem. You know what I mean? So that is what I'm getting for you, pile number one. If you want to go deeper with me, you can certainly follow me to my YouTube or to my Vimeo channel. There'll be a link in my description box below, pile number one, if you want to go deeper into the energy. Thank you so much, my darlings, and take care. Let's move on to pile number two. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Pile number two, welcome to your reading. You chose the yellow tea light, and today's reading is called Like a Moth to the Flame, Burned by the Fire. My love is blind, can't you see my desire? Do you know who sings that? You can drop it in the description box below, or in the comments below. But anyway, we're going to find out who's drawn to you like a moth to the flame, okay? And sometimes it's a little bit dangerous with the moth to the flame, because it's like, well, I'm drawn to you, but also like this is a little scary, or it could be potentially dangerous. And when I say dangerous, I mean it like in a sexy way, hopefully, right? We'll look at the cards, but I mean it hopefully like in a sexy way, all right? Like not a like, you know, they're going to stalk you to the ends of earth type of way. All right, pile number two, let's go ahead and get into it. For those of you that would like to hit the extended reading, there will be a link to my Vimeo channel in the description box below. But let's go ahead and get started. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the energy of my wonderful pile number twos who came here to get advice and knowledge, please, okay? Spirit just told me Casper, the friendly ghost, and was like, woo, you know, like ghosts do that. I don't know, maybe you guys saw a movie with that recently, like it's supposed to be scary, but it isn't. I feel like some of you are watching a movie with someone and you're like, am I supposed to be scared here? Like, I'm not, you know. Let's see what else. I just heard turn the lights down low. Okay, turn the lights down low. Maybe you guys need to dim the lights or turn the lights down low or turn them off, even in general. I just heard cucumber and then cucumber melon, which is a type of like fragrance or in a lotion. Maybe you guys have had some of that. All of a sudden my hand's itching, which I have no idea why. Maybe you need to put some lotion, skin's a little dry or something. Or maybe you've just been having weird itches. I don't know, pile number 2, you tell me. You tell me. And I just heard like cream or like numbing cream. So maybe you guys have been using that. I mean, there's all that like icy hot stuff that people use as well to like loosen up their neck and shoulders. What else for pile number 2, please, Spirit? I just heard organized crime. So maybe you guys watched a movie about that, or you saw a true story, like an true Hollywood story. You know how those would go, pile number 2. What else for pile number 2, Spirit? Oh, okay. Spirit just said absinthe, which is like a type of alcohol that's like really, really, really strong. Like if you take one shot of it, like that's it. Absinthe. Have you guys heard of that before? Not absent as in someone being gone, but absinthe as like a liquor. What else for pile number 2, Spirit? I just heard it's the chemicals between us, which is a Bush song from back in the day. Do you guys remember the band Bush? I think that's their song. It's the chemicals between us, okay? Yeah, so I already am feeling the chemicals here. Let's go ahead and get into it, my beautiful pile number 2s. Let's do it. Ooh, temperance, the chemicals between us. Hell yeah, right? Like the mixing, the mingling, and the creation of like new energy together. And it's very like philosophical in a way. I feel like you guys both know that like you're a moth to a flame for each other. I feel like you guys already know this, pile number 2. You guys may have already acknowledged this to one another, because there is an intention here, I feel like, to kind of like mix the energies together. I'm getting like kind of like that hippie vibe too as well, which I like for you, pile number 2. Ooh, judgment, right? Pour me into the flame, you know, like dump your fire on me, pour me into the flame, you know, all these things, right? Like burn me up in your desires. Talk about a moth to a flame. Someone looks like they're sitting in a cauldron that's filled with fire, and then the other person is rising up and like, I mean, I feel like this person's very attracted to you sexually. Pile number 2, like very, very like I'm on fire type of energy. And I just heard the anointed one. I feel like you guys are very powerful, pile number 2, with whatever you got going on right now. I don't know if you've been doing witchcraft or what, but I feel like this person is like, damn, you know, like they're feeling very, some of them may even be feeling kind of overpowered by you at times, pile number 2, just like with your vibe or your energy, because you are coming off as very powerful here. And I mean, you two are like sitting in the, you know, you two are in the boiling cauldron together in the fire. And I feel like you are more accepting of the fire and the things that need to be burned off. And you're like, you can go with it. I feel like this other person's, it's a little harder for them to kind of go with these fires and these flames in life. And like for them, the energy gets kind of like twisted or mangled at times. But I do feel like you guys are evolving together. I mean, it's the image of being, you know, evolving with each other on a deeper level, okay, is what I'm getting here. We have the King of Cups. Okay, that's what you need. You need some water after burning up in the fires of judgment. I I feel like someone here could be a fire sign and the other person could be a water sign. And someone goes a little crazy over the fire sign's ways and like how they act. Maybe like dramatic at times, or just really like pushing the envelope of what's acceptable. But I feel like their eyes are on you, and I feel like they get so excited by you, pile number 3, like, or pile number 2. They have total excitement in their eyes, and they may have a strong Neptune in their chart. I mean, they're like, here we go again, like we're in the flames of passion again. But I also feel like they can't resist it because, yeah, I can't resist it. Don't get it twisted, I feel like is what they're saying. Like, I really can't resist it. I feel like this person admires you as well for like the way you live your life. So like balls to the wall, pile number 2. And I feel like they're saying like, here's a cheers to you, sexy. I feel like is what this person is saying. Like, here's a cheers to you, sexy cutie. And I'm seeing a crab here, so we could have a Cancer and a fire sign as well. Yeah, again, I feel like this person's like, here's to you, cutie, hottie cutie, sexy cutie. And their style, they got a cool style too, but they're more like chill is what I'm getting. Pile them, like their attitude towards life is a little more chill. There could be an age difference here in this connection as well. Anyway, I remember back in the day, a guy once told me I was like a hellfire, like with the way that I lived life or did things, or just constantly was like going, or just like really going crazy after life. Like he was like, you're a hellfire. I feel like this person is also saying that to you, pile number 2. But I think they like it. They think it's cute. Look at the 2 dolphins kissing. They think it's cute. We have here Victoria's Secrets and see-through lingerie, pile number 2. I mean, you're hot, pile number 2. Like, there's no doubt about it. Some of you may have like a nice, like black, you know, nightie or lingerie type going on here, but curves and everything going on. I feel like this person's into it, pile number 2. They're into it. It's hot to them, okay? They're like, whoo, hot. We have inexperienced. Yeah, I feel like someone here, there could be an age difference. Someone is maybe a little bit, when I see inexperienced too, I think someone that maybe isn't living life as high octane maybe as you are, pile number 2, or like someone here is a little inexperienced with living life in a particular way, and the other one may not have gotten any for a while, and so they feel like they're inexperienced. Someone here may be a little bit sexually immature too, especially like if you're a woman watching this and you're older than the masculine here. They may be a little bit immature, but I think they're teachable and willing to learn, pile number 2, okay? I feel like someone here hasn't gotten any for a while, so it's like they feel a little experienced, but it's like, you know, it's like get back on that horse, right, pile number 2? We have family issues. Beliefs, patterns, and opinions need to be broken away from, okay? So family issues could be impacting this connection. I feel like when it's you and this person, it's cool, right? But if other people start weighing in on it, friends, family, etc. Also, someone may not approve of, for those of you that know this person's family or they know your family, there may be a family member that doesn't approve of either you or them, okay? Like somebody may be, but I don't feel like it's gonna hold either of you back from one another. I really don't. I mean, even if it has to get all Romeo and Juliet up in here, we have the sacral chakra. All right, yeah. Making love, you know, deep desires, draining someone like in a intimate way, all right? And how can one deepen their relationship to self, right? Like open up and face your inner demons and go through the fire together, right? Sacral chakra. I mean, you're hot. The sacral chakra is you know, bootylicious, pile number 2. We have here, oh my God, what is going on? Richard. I almost took this song out of my song deck. I made these myself. Someone here could be named Richard, or you could have a father named Richard, or an uncle, or know someone with the name Rich or Richard, okay? For some of you, you may have a father that, like, I feel like someone eggs you on in your family to be who you are, and I feel like someone else may be a little bit embarrassed for some reason, pile number 2, by something you've got going on or something you're doing, which, whatever, it's none of their business. But here we have, Richard liked the sound of his own voice by the kitchen in the mirror. It extracted all of our teeth and filled the sink with blood, and I am on the cross of forgiveness. He wanted it finally. Wow. Nadia Reed is the name of this songwriter who wrote this, but it extracted all of our teeth and filled the sink with blood, and I am on the cross of forgiveness. Yeah, she looks like she's on the cross of forgiveness, but she also looks like she's getting like sexually aroused by that, okay? You guys tell me, how does that song relate to your life? There may be like a paternal figure or someone in your life that is a little bit like, what are you doing to you, pile number 2? Or this person's parental figure may be like, what are you doing? Or may have like words about what's going on here. We have the sacral chakra. Oh my God, we have it twice, okay? I mean, some deep shit could have gone down in this connection as well, pile number 2. With this judgment card, but there's no doubt that I feel like this person's like, what do you have cooking? You know, what do you got cooking good looking type of thing? But they're also like a little nervous, like, what do you got cooking? You know what I mean? They're like, what you got cooking good looking? But they're also like, kind of like, oh no. And we have 2 sacral chakras here. So, and these are from 2 totally separate decks. And I was going to say 2 separate dicks, but anyway, pile number 2. Yeah, sacral chakra. I mean, talk about a moth to a flame, you guys being really drawn, okay? I mean, if you're going to get into sacral chakra energy with someone, it'll take you into intimacy quickly, but it'll also take you into like any blocks that you have towards that, or blocks towards, you know, all of like going deeper with someone, okay? But with these 2 sacral chakras, you and this person are definitely connected at the sacral chakra level. Ooh, we have success. All right. Someone here could be, like I said, they haven't gotten any for a while, or they're a little less experienced than you, pile number 2. But I think it goes fine. We have success here. I think, and look at the orange with the sacral chakra. I think it's okay. Like if someone's worried about like, oh, I'm not going to be a good lover, I haven't done it for a while, I feel like it's going to be fine. Yeah, it's going to be cool. It's going to be fine. A love like ours happens once in a lifetime. Yeah, that's coming out on the family issues. So someone here may be explaining that, or trying, or not even friends that are like family, or someone isn't like having maybe a good opinion about everything because of all this plutonic energy here with judgment. But I feel like someone here is saying, you know, hey, a love like this happens once in a lifetime. So butt out, you know. We have breakthrough. Wow. Yeah, I feel like you're about to have a breakthrough, pile number 2 in this connection, okay? And it's like, finally, he wanted it finally, which could be like, that could be like a tower. Like this is the tower in this deck, but in this case, I don't feel like this tower is bad. I feel like it's like, wow, finally. Like, it looks like she's throwing her hat up in the air like someone does at graduation, you know, when they get their diploma. And that's like such a breakthrough moment. It's like, wow, like I don't have to do this anymore. I'm done with this chapter of my life. But I feel like, you know, success and breakthrough are happening with you and this person in this connection. And I feel like you guys are, even if someone disapproves of this connection, I feel like you guys are connecting anyway. Like, what's going to stop you two anyway? We have Scorpio. Oh my God, with the plutonic energy. And yeah, deep. Deep energy here, scorpionic, intense, right? Like people may be looking at this connection and going, wow, it's like really, really intense. And we have here Gemini, interesting, Scorpio and Gemini energy. And I feel like, you know, a love like this happens once in a lifetime. I feel like someone here has very deep sexual and emotional needs. Who is that in the connection? Or is it both of you being attracted? Actually, I think it's both of you have deep emotional and sexual needs, okay? And I think that's why we're mixy over here with Temperance. And look at them. Look at this Gemini card. Even if you're not a Gemini, just look at the card because I feel like they're pulling each other closer at the same time. And both have a need for like deep commitment, like deep connection that's more than just like, you know, banging it out. I feel like pile number, but more like deeper than that is what I feel, okay? And you both, look at you both here, like pulling each other close and feeling maybe like you guys can't stay away from each other. There's also a mental connection here that's pretty trippy and insane. I feel like pile number 2. We have here the Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Yeah, and a breakthrough. I oftentimes don't see like a good breakthrough in a reading, pile number 2, but hey, I'm seeing it now. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back, pile number 2. And I feel like you guys have really been doing the work spiritually, pile number 2. So Spirit is like recognizing you. And I think you're going to have a breakthrough here. We have protection. Yeah. I feel like Spirit is coming through to tell you guys here that you are at a vulnerable place right now with this judgment energy and this breakthrough energy. And there is something about, I mean, maybe in the past you weren't always like vulnerable, like this vulnerable. Maybe you are a little bit inexperienced with being this open to someone on this level. You know what I mean? I feel like you guys are open to people, but like on this level, you know what I mean? And Spirit just saying, like, don't worry, you are protected, especially with family matters too. There may be someone in your family, a female in your family that always stands up for you or always is protecting you, or maybe you are that type of person, pile number 2. But there definitely is an energy of protection in your guys' reading, which, you know, when you're going through the fires of life and you have a tower, like, it's much appreciated, right? But I think everything's going to be fine with this success here. All right, let's find out what this person would like to tell my pile number 2s, please. What would this person like to tell my beautiful pile number 2s, please? What would this person like to tell my pile number 2s, please? What would they like to say to pile number 2, Spirit? The King of Pentacles. Okay. Interesting. I feel like this is another like disapproving family member energy in a way. And someone that like controls the money or has a significant say in things in a family. All right. I'm really getting like a disapproving father figure energy here, pile number 2. Or you could even be a friend. But I'm getting like a disapproving energy. Let's see what else. Let's see what else here for, I mean, I don't care how old you guys are. I feel like someone is saying, when is pile number 2 going to like grow up or whatever? Even if you are like totally grown, but whatever, pile number 2. I mean, I think you're living your life. The Devil. Yeah. Someone may be trying to influence this connection, by like withdrawing support from it. Do you guys know what I mean? I feel like someone may be trying, and maybe for some of you it's an ex, or it's a father figure, or it's a friend, or somebody trying to control this connection even though it's none of their business. And they could be doing it because they're like saying that they're worried about you, pile number 2. Like, they're like, well, I'm just trying to help, you know, I'm worried about you or whatever. But I feel like you're annoyed, and I feel like you and this person just need to work through whatever it is that you're working through here. There may be a lot of other influences that are making things seem worse than they actually are, is what I'm getting, pile number 2. What else here? What else here? Someone could be trying to control things financially as well with the King of Pentacles and the Devil, right? Like if you can't control someone, you just take money. You could just take their money if you're the one giving them money. But let's see what else here. Let's see what else. Maybe you guys had a father that was like that, or someone in your family that can be like that. Let's see what else here. What else here? We have the Five of Pentacles. Wow, like someone feels that if they don't listen to this person, or if they don't take what they're saying into consideration, that their life is going to go to shit, okay? I mean, there is a breakthrough here, and it says, remember, miracles will occur. So I don't know if it's this person or you. What's going on, pile number 2? Tell me in the comments. But somebody here is feeling very dragged on by other people who have more than them or have more resources than them. And they are not like, it's almost like let's go off on our own, but it's like, where would we live? What would we do? How would we make this work? And I feel like it's very overwhelming at times, pile number 2, or just like dealing with this person who is refusing to give any support, you know, in any kind of a way. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Finally, finally, a light at the end of the tunnel, or a breakthrough. I also feel like this could be a side message for you, pile number 2. If there's someone here that, it could be at work too, like someone who has the power to give you money or promote you, or a family member that maybe you have an inheritance and they're holding on to it. Whatever it is, there is some energy around you that is being very controlling and making you feel really dragged on, okay, with this Five of Pentacles, or that maybe even like no one cares, all right, pile number 2. And I just want to say, like, there's going to be a new day here with this Ace of Pentacles. There's going to be an offer to you, or an offer of protection to you. No wonder you guys need this kind of protection, right? Because you've got this kind of scenario going on, but I do feel like someone here has your back. It could be a female figure that actually has your back and is going to come in and help you here with this Ace of Pentacles. One more here, please, for pile number 2. One more here. Yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Someone's going to show up in the nick of time to help you get out of something. I feel like pile number 2, and it could have to do with work because the Three of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. But this situation's been a real bummer with the Five of Cups, and could have even been job loss or just shit like that. You know what I'm saying, pile number 2? I feel like things are going to get better though here and start moving in the right direction, because I feel like for a while they were not moving in the right direction. And some of you could have felt kind of powerless in a situation, is what I'm feeling. But there's a breakthrough, and I feel like it's a very good breakthrough. Not a bad tower, but a good tower, okay? And I do feel like there's someone here who shows up at the nick of time and offers their support, okay? Like real support, not like, this is all pentacles too. So there is something going on, pile number 2, that Spirit is saying, you know, you're protected from right now, and the Holy Spirit is watching over you too. And no wonder you're being bathed in the fires of judgment, okay? Because, you know, there's a lot going down right now. And some fire can also be like very cleansing, I feel like. But there is like, I feel like the whole sexual, maybe this is a part of the connection too, but I also feel like Spirit kind of went another direction in your reading because you needed to hear the messages. But I just want to say, I think the connection's going to be okay. I mean, if you want it to be okay, because we have 2 sacral chakras and then success. So I think it's actually going to be fine. But there is something else that you guys really need a breakthrough on, pile number 2. Thank you so much, my beautiful pile number 2s. And if you'd like to go deeper on this reading with me, you can definitely follow me to my Vimeo channel. There'll be a link in the description box below. Take care. Let's move on to pile number 3. Okay, pile number 3. Okay. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the orange tea light, and today's reading is called Like a Moth to the Flame. Burned by the fire, my love is blind. Can't you see my desire? That's the way love goes. Do you know who sang that? Pile number 3. If you do, drop a comment. And we're going to look at your connection with your person, their thoughts and feelings, and what is being attracted to you like a moth to the flame. Okay, moth to a flame can be like an irresistible but yet dangerous connection in kind of like a naughty way, pile number 3. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it. And for those of you who'd like to join me on the extended reading, there'll be a link in my description box if you'd like to follow me there. Beautiful pile number 3. Let's go ahead and start your reading, my darlings. And aw, you guys hear 2 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're like, give me something good, Natalie. Like, I need something good in my life. And do you guys have like doll eyes or like doe eye? You know, like doe, like a deer, like eyes. I feel like some of you guys have really cute eyes. Let's get into it, pile number 3. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the energy of my pile number 3s. And let me go ahead and get some channeled messages here for pile number 3. I said expectations are a killer. I said expectations are a killer. Maybe someone said that to you, or you said that to someone, or that you got to watch out for expectations. What else for pile number 3, please, Spirit? Okay, I just got the message like a magic 8-ball, and it said ask again later, which maybe you guys had a reading or you asked something and it was like ask again later, and you're like, thanks a lot. Anyway, what else for pile number 3, please? I'm just getting the energy of someone like swimming laps or swimming in a pool. Maybe you guys have a parent that likes that, or a grandparent that liked that, or you enjoy that. But I am getting the energy of someone who would like go swimming at the pool every day and really enjoyed swimming laps and like made it a part of their routine. What else for pile number 3, Spirit? I just heard Flotsam Jetsam. What is that from? Is that from Flotsam Jetsam? What is that from? I can't think of it right now. But maybe some of you have said that or you saw it recently. What else for pile number 3? Do you guys remember the Jetsons from back in the day, that cartoon? The Jetsons, right? They're like living in space. What else for pile number 3? I just heard like a Pantene commercial, like a hair commercial or something. Maybe you guys saw one recently, or you're like, yeah, I need to do something with my hair. It's been weird lately. Or you felt inspired to do something new with your hair because you saw something like an ad or a picture of something and you're like, I gotta try that. Or I can do that. I want to try that. I know it's always hard for me. Like, I'm not very good at different hairstyles. Are you, pile number 3? Let me know. What else? I just heard the beauty standards today are fucked. Okay, so maybe some of you saw a commercial and you're like, the beauty standards today are fucked. Or you were talking about that with a friend and you're like shaking your head. What else for pile number 3? I just heard afternoon delight, or something was a delight, okay? Or that was delightful, delectable and delightful. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it for my beautiful pile number 3s. Let's do it, my darlings. And we are going to go ahead and get a little more info here. There's the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's do it. Oh, more Earth. Knight of Pentacles, more Earth. And could be a Taurus, okay? Someone here's a little bit crabby because they're drawn to you like a moth to a flame. They're like a little bit pissed about it, it looks like. Yeah, the 5 of Cups, they're a little pissed about being drawn to you like a moth to the flame, but their emotions still run deep for you. Look at that waterfall in the background. I feel like maybe this person has tried to forget you, or they've tried to move on, but it is very, very slow moving for them, pile number 3. And I mean, I feel like they're putting on, like they're trying to look like they're really mad, but underneath it, they feel like pretty, I don't know, just like sad is what I'm getting, okay? And, but their emotions are still definitely here, pile number 3. Their emotions are like still running in the background. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like they think life is a cruel joke at times, because I feel like this person in any other timeline would have been with you, pile number 3. I'm feeling kind of sad, you guys. And I meant this to be like, well, we have a lot of the reading to go, but I mean, I feel like life went a different way for you, or it went a different way for this person, or maybe it went a different way for both of you, okay? And, I mean, life can be hard to predict, right? And, like, I don't know. I feel like this person feels like that you guys really could have been something, or this could have been like more than it was, is what I'm getting, okay? And it's like, you know, fate like tore us away from one another, or it has to be this way right now. I'm feeling kind of sad, pile number 3. But I feel like this person is like, I'll find you again, maybe even in another lifetime. I don't know how you guys feel about that. How do you feel? Because I do feel like randomly you two found each other in this lifetime with the Wheel of Fortune. But something didn't go as planned with the Knight of Pentacles and 5 of Cups here, and feelings were definitely hurt, I feel like. And I just heard, oh, what a waste. You know, it felt like something was a waste. But, I mean, whatever. Like, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is really concerned with like efficiency and time and all of that, and doesn't like their time to be wasted. But emotions are emotions, and I feel like this person still has them, type of thing. And I feel like no matter like where this person goes, pile number 3, they're always going to be drawn to you. Even if they were blindfolded and stumbling around in a desert with nothing, I feel like they would still try to find you, okay? Or they'd still try to, they would just find you. I feel like they're saying, I would still find you. We have unique and different. Yeah, this connection was really unique and different. And with the Knight of Pentacles, they may be trying to pretend like it wasn't, or it wasn't as big of a deal as it was. But it really was unique and different, okay? And the fact that you two even met is actually unique and different, considering that I feel like you guys had way different lives or whatever before you met one another. Or maybe you even met this person long distance, pile number 3, okay? We have mouthpiece, kissing, licking, whispering, biting, talking, oral, charismatic, okay? So someone in this connection is very unique and different and could be very charismatic, but there was definitely a vibe here, like you guys with the kissing, similar styles, I feel like. You know, a lot of people say that you can tell when you kiss someone if, and I'm not talking about breath, because breath is a deal breaker, but like if your mouths don't fit together right, or the kissing is off, like a lot of people won't pursue a connection. But I feel like you guys with this person, like the idea of kissing or licking or whispering to one another is like hot. I feel like this is like good. You know what I mean? And someone here could be like obsessed with oral as well, giving it or receiving it. We have shaman. Soul retrieval is needed for you to remember who you were before trauma and pain shaped you into false versions of your divine selves. Yeah, something didn't go to plan here. Something got fucked up. Pile number 3 for sure. And soul retrieval. I feel like this person still is drawn to you like a moth to a flame. And Therefore, like, their emotions run deep. And I mean, it would take a fucking shaman, I feel like, to clear this person's energy, to clear their feelings for you out of their energy. Okay. Like, they would need to have a spiritual experience, because I feel like with the waterfall there in the background, these feelings are still running through them. We have here, I've never felt anything like this before. Yeah, and maybe you guys were forced because of practical reasons to like say goodbye to one another, or someone had to leave or go. But I mean, it was a very unique experience, a very spiritual experience. And it says, I've never felt anything like this before. Talk about a moth to a flame, right? We have Take Me to Church. Wow, your guys' song is Take Me to Church. And I feel like this person is saying this to you, pile number 3. My lover's got humor. She's the giggle at a funeral. Knows everybody's disapproval. I should have worshipped her sooner. If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. Okay? And whoo, that gave me chills. And we have mouthpiece right here. This person is saying, if the heavens ever did speak, she's the one true mouthpiece, or she's the last true mouthpiece, okay? And this person is saying, you've got humor, you're irreverent, you've known people's disapproval in the past, you've had to stand on your own, pile number 3. And this person is regretting, with this 5 of Cups and Wheel of Fortune, they're regretting. I feel like they really are. I should have worshipped her sooner. If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. Wow. Wow. Yeah, this person thinks you're very unique and different. And it's like, whoa, like they can't believe they even met someone like you. But there is a lot of regret, I feel like, here, pile number 3. We have Determined Hunter, no escape. And we've got the Lion here. And yeah, I feel like this person can't escape. There's no escape from their feelings at this time. And I mean, I don't feel like 10 angry lions could have kept this person away from you, pile number 3, at one point. Okay, they were determined to be with you. But now I feel like they can't escape their feelings deep. We have love. Oh my God, right? They were determined to be with you or to love you, right? And now they cannot escape their feelings for you, Jesus. And they feel drawn to you like a moth to a flame. Oh boy. I can't be the person you need me to be right now. Yeah, something fucked up happened here. And someone needs, I mean, I feel like this person is in need of deep healing. I think they block out a lot. And I think they're in a lot of pain, pile number 3, about something in their life, possibly something that happened when they were a child and they had to be stronger than they, you know, had to be really, really strong even though they were young. And I feel like this person was just like existing or getting by in life before they met you, or just doing like the daily things and not really going deeper. But I feel like when they met you, they went really deep, okay? And I don't know if they can maintain that level of depth here though, pile number 3, because they're saying, I can't be the person you need me to be. But yet they can't give up their feelings either, which is really wild. Aloneness. Yeah. 5 of Cups. I've never felt like this before. And aloneness, the Hermit. Yeah, this person wandering off into the void. I feel like they're very directionless without you. And this is not painting the picture of like a very wise hermit. I feel like this person's actually saying, like, you're the wise one. You're the one true mouthpiece, pile number 3. And you can set them in the right direction, Wheel of Fortune, okay? But without you, this person is lost, pile number 3. They are alone and lost. What the frick is going on here, pile number 3? We have Sun. Oh my goodness. Yeah. They're saying, my lover's got humor. She's a giggle at the funeral, right? Knows everyone's disapproval. I feel like for just being yourself ever since you were a teenager, pile number 3, like you always got in trouble or people always looked at you weird or whatever, but I feel like you just kept shining and you just kept being you. And, you know, you're this person's sun, okay? You're their central sun. They can't find which direction to go without you, and they are alone, okay? I mean, they need to deal with their issues. I can't be the person you need me to be, whatever. Like, pile number 3, interesting. We have Pluto. Oh my God, wow. Look at this shit. Pile number 3. I mean, what is this connection? So you're the sun. Look at this, shining bright, beautiful, orange tea light, like a beautiful orange sunset or just the sun. This person is coming through as Pluto, okay? And they are totally frozen, completely frozen, right? And when you're completely frozen, like I told you, I think this person was just like existing on a day-to-day level before they met you. Like they didn't really have passion for life until they met you, like the sun. And I feel like you unthawed this person and you made them get into touch with even like their connection to spirituality or to God, right? Like this song is called Take Me to Church. Actually, I think the group that wrote this song was talking about people who had experienced religious trauma or, you know, stuff like that. But anyway, I feel like you guys really, you know, you did something to this person, pile number 3, and they, you know, if you're frozen in hell, if you're frozen and in hell, of course you're going to be drawn to the sun like a moth to a flame. Of course you are. But you guys are such a unique, bright flame, pile number 3, and you are a mouthpiece, I feel, for the divine, and you do come to this planet in love and peace, right? I come in love, I come in peace type of thing. And to be yourself and to shine your light, okay? But this person is saying, I can't be the person you need me to be right now. I think they had a little bit of that experience of unthawing with you, but I feel like it's just too deep for them. They're alone and they're frozen and they're in deep regret. But it's hard for them to want anything else for themselves. You know, it's like they saw you and then they finally wanted love. But then I feel like this person froze you out or became very stubborn or very like stoic towards you, pile number 3. Lady Nada, heart awakening. Yeah, pile number 3. I want you guys to know, we have love and heart awakening. I want you guys to know that for many people in your life, you are a heart opener for people that you meet. And you do the impossible, I feel, pile number 3, with this Wheel of Fortune energy. You're very unique and you're very different. And, you know, and you make people feel hope again with the sun. And you make people feel seen. And you help heal people's hearts, okay? And you're coming from the true energy of love. There could have been a point in your life when you were very frozen as well, pile number 3, because of trauma. But I don't feel like you are. I feel like you're shining now and you represent a heart awakening for this person. I just think they couldn't take it, okay? We have awakened to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. Yeah, you were giving, this person was receiving, and they were shut down here, pile number 3. And you know, it's always the most like frozen individuals who seek to have their day in the sun, right? And to seek to stand in the beautiful rays of a sun, and to be loved by somebody that, you know, has a heart of fire and has a heart of love, okay? And I feel like you guys in pile number 3, you have a very brave heart. And yeah, and I just feel like, you know, probably it was very hard for you guys to accept what happened around this connection because it was very unique and different. And some of you may feel like when this ended, like you suffered a setback, or you felt like you were set back or maybe rejected by this person, pile number 3. It's like this person is refusing to accept your love. And you know, I heard something a long time ago where someone was saying that grief is actually just love that we've sent to someone who is like unable to receive it. Okay. Or where love is sent, but there's no one there to receive it. Right. That was like, that hit me like a ton of bricks when I heard that. Okay. But you guys have a lot of love to give. All right. And you are speaking with purpose and with heart. Pile number 3. We have justice. Wow, 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 wow. So Spirit is saying that this is the balance, right? Give and receive in balance. And then I pulled justice, okay? Libra energy could be here as well. People that have a heavy Pluto in their chart as well here too. But I mean, I feel Virgo could be here with this aloneness with the Hermit, but Jupiter energy with the Wheel of Fortune, Scorpio with the 5 of Cups, and Taurus with the Knight of Pentacles, okay? However, I feel like you guys have gotten to a point now in your life where things need to be equal. Things need to be balanced, and the scales need to swing back into your favor. Also, there needs to be a judgment of truth on this situation. And I feel like you're the truth, pile number 3, and you're not saying anything that isn't the truth. I feel like this person just turns away from the truth though. You know, they don't want to see their own truth, and they're not ready to see their own truth yet. They're not ready to take that on, you know? And I'm sorry, pile number 3, like that is, I feel like you guys know now though, you know, and you're like embracing the truth, okay? Justice is also acceptance, right? Like the energy of acceptance, like this wasn't balanced, and it was going into territory where I wasn't honoring myself and I wasn't being truthful about what I needed, right? And so even within yourself, there has to be truth, you know, like even within oneself, there has to be truth. Pile number 3, your reading is like killing me. It's killing me softly over here. Do you guys remember that song by the Fugees, Killing Me Softly? I mean, I feel like, yeah, this is a person who could have killed you softly with their song, all right? Killing Me Softly, Lauryn Hill, but let's go ahead and let's see, what does this person, what would they like to reveal here to my pile number 3s here? What would this person like to reveal? 8 of Swords. I don't know what to say, right? I'm lost. And yeah, and I think they want to tell you, like, I don't really know. Like, I don't really know myself the way I should. I don't know my own power. I feel like I'm lost in a labyrinth, and the worst part of it is that I don't know how to get myself out of it, and it's an illusion. You know what I mean? Like the 8 of Swords is an illusion. I feel like this person is saying they're lost in an illusion. Wow, pile number 3. Damn, what energy am I channeling? Tell me in the comments, who am I channeling for you? I feel like for some of you, I could have been like, okay, a bunch of cards just dropped. So I feel like for some of you, I could be channeling someone from your past, or someone where a separation just happened, or someone from your past. And you may have come to this reading wanting to talk about a new person, you know? But Spirit always brings us the energy. I mean, I can't help it. I have to read what's here. I have to like read the energy. And as much as I maybe wanted to bring through a different person here, pile number 3, this one decided to come through, okay? But let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and see what else here for pile number 3. We have the Magician. Yeah. This person knows that they could have done more in this connection. And I feel like the power is in their hands to do something about their life, okay? I feel like some of the beliefs that they have about life and themselves are holding them back, okay? And are holding them back from like becoming the person that they should be becoming. And I think this person is, oh, those just flew. I think this person is living less than they could because they're not willing to change and understand. I feel like Even their own history could be somewhat of a mystery to them, pile number 3, okay? Their history as a soul even is a mystery, I feel like here. It's like, I feel like they wonder sometimes, like, am I good or am I bad? Am I good or am I bad, right? And we have here the 8 of Wands. I feel like this is you. Look at you, okay? I feel like this person with the 8 of Swords and the Magician, they made an illusion and they made themselves, they puffed themselves up to seem like a puffer fish, you know? They puffed themselves up to seem like they were on your level here with this Magician. But I feel like all along they knew that they weren't, pile number 3. And here's you. Look at you. 8 of Wands and charismatic, beautiful, stunning, pointing, knowing what you want, pointing at what you want, and running into this person who lives more in the realm of illusion, okay? And I feel like you guys have a tendency to go after what you want directly, okay? And to make it known. Where I feel like this person is, there's so much pretense behind everything that they do. They're hard to read even, like in a reading, I feel. But for you, no, I feel like, yeah, you are very excited. You are very unique and different. But I also feel like you guys come from the heart and you are able to, like, you're able to fire on all cylinders and say what you mean and mean what you say, okay? And I feel like you're a very appealing person to this person, pile number 3, because you have something that they don't have. You have a magic that they don't have. Look at the Magician standing in between the 8 of Swords and the 8 of Wands, right? They're both 8s. And I feel like, you know, you're over here looking at love. You're facing towards love. And this person is facing over to, I can't be the person you need me today. And like being a false version of themselves here with this shaman energy and this Knight of Pentacles, like I can't change type of shit, you know? And the Magician is in between. And sometimes two people like that are drawn like a moth, like a flame. The problem is when there's illusion and one person pretends to be like the other person, but they're not. Like that's really when it gets bad. But let's see what else. I feel like this person is acknowledging you and saying like, you've always been this amazing person and you've always been like true magic. And I feel like here, this person, here you are offering this person, like literally in person, you taking your cup, taking all your charisma, all your love, all your energy, and offering it to this person, and they're looking down and they can't take it. You know what I mean? Pile number 3, I'm so sorry, my loves, for those of you going through this, okay? I mean, your cup runneth over though, pile number 3, and you have so much love in you anyway. This isn't going to be the last time that you love, not by any means. But this person, you know, they don't really love themselves, right? They can't really take love from other people. They don't really love themselves. I mean, I think they can take, but they can't. They can take, but look at all the cups in front of them that they could help. And, you know, you give them a cup, you give them a cup, they give you a cup. They had 3 cups in front of them to give you and they chose not to, okay? And, you know, it could have been a 2 of cups situation where you're both giving each other a cup, right? And I feel like you guys put a lot of effort and energy into this connection, pile number 3, and you probably really wanted it. And it probably did feel like magic, but I feel like this person is very lost and alone with this 8 of Swords and a lone card and frozen. And their nature is actually like totally opposite to yours, which is different than some of the other pile. Well, pile number 2 was different than that, okay? Your guys' pile is a lot different. I feel you two have an opposite nature. Even if on the outside it looked like you had things in common, I feel like your like emotional nature and your hearts are like an opposite nature, okay? This person drawn to your warmth and your energy, pile number 3, but being unable to give and receive in balance with you is what ruined this connection, is what I feel, okay? I just want you to know, pile number 3, that, you know, the universe is weighing in your favor with this Justice card here, and you will love again. And I feel like you guys seem hopeful, okay? I like your expression. I think you have come to accept this ending. Many of you have, okay? Some of you might still be kind of angry and upset about it too, but I do feel like you're coming to acceptance about what happened here and, you know, what the energy was, okay? And, you know, I think it makes you sad to see people who, you know, sometimes like I've been in conversations with people and they've told me like, I can't be this person or whatever for you. And I always think, how sad for you. You know what I mean? Like, how sad for you. Because, you know, I feel you guys, the person you want someone to be for you is a loving person with an open heart. You know what I mean? And to share adventures together and to enjoy each other's company and all of that, right? And some people just can't even be that. You know what I mean? And I'm always like, how sorry for you, you know, like how pathetic for you, or how sorry for you, or how sad for you that you can't even do that for your own self or anyone else, you know? And I feel like you guys are determined here to have better relationships. And you know what? I see a number of new relationships coming into your life that are going to be, and some of them may be friendships, and maybe, you know, people that support you, etc. But I feel you guys will open your heart again. All right, my darlings, in pile number 3. If you guys would like to extend this reading and go deeper, you can certainly join me on my Vimeo channel, and feel free to click the link in the description box below. Thank you so much, pile number 3, and blessings to all piles. Take care.